Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today's topic is going to be about, damn, I miss her so much. Um, there are a lot of days where I think about her, a lot of days where I wish she was still here, and honestly, there's many days where I just wish things wouldn't change and be how it is nowadays and stuff. So, be honest with you, I lost someone special, and that someone is my Nana, my grandmother. My Nana and both my papa, my grandmother, and my grandpa both passed, and I am continuing on their legacy and working hard every single day just to make sure that their teachings will be continued on, blessed on, and passed on towards the next generation. And working hard each day to make them proud and to inspire others like how they inspired me. There's never a day that goes by where I don't think about them at all, even though I lost them in my mid 20s and they were very, barely young. They were in their 70s, which is pretty young if you think about it. Like a lot of actors and stuff like that still do movies until their 80s and 90s. Clint Eastwood, I can think of one. But, life was like, nah, it's their time. And unfortunately, there's a lot of change, and there's only so much I can do with that and just adapting to this new circumstances. But I really missed them. Recently, I've gotten myself healthy and just getting my mind right, getting my soul right and everything, and just trying to figure out ways to be better every single day and not let life bring me down, and do as much as I can to be successful out here. But honestly, I do miss them. With my health and stuff like that, I always felt depleted, I always felt tired. I never forgot when I would go over to my grandma's house, or they would be like, "Why are you so tired? Yeah, you look like you falling asleep." Well, because, even though you're in shape and I was in shape and stuff, it was just like I still have to worry about, electrolytes and functioning and all this kind of jazz and all this stuff. So it was really a big pain. And she would always help me out with just having food and electrolytes and snacks to kind of help me go on, because she was familiar with the family having low blood sugar. So it runs in the family. So I have it too. So she can tell when my energy was low that it was affecting me in that type of way. But she saw that, but it didn't bother her at all. She still loved and cared for me every single day, like nothing has happened, nothing changed, and everything was more sincere. But um, yeah, it's just it's been tough. And of course, I've been there for my mom and hoping that she's okay and stuff. But just losing somebody in your 20s, just it's like your 20s. Honestly, my 20s right now has been very um, a lot of change. It's so much different than how I would imagine. Like in the 2010s, I would say in the 2010s era, it was like the party phase and stuff like that. Everyone would get wasted, drunk, and all that stuff, have fun all the time, and live life. I used to see that in movies, 21 Jump Street, all kind of stuff, just with the culture and everything. And never would imagine where there's moments like this where it just made me rethink everything in life and just made me reevaluate who I am, what I'm doing, and where I'm going at the same time. And there are so many moments where I just want to be like, okay, am I doing the right thing, or am I needing to take a step back to figure out the right path for myself to go forward? You know, it is very tough. It is very time consuming, but very patient. I have to be to keep going. So that's the main thing. That is, it's very tough. It is freaking tough. Yeah, it's just not partying, not being in relationships that's not going to benefit me or any of that stuff. Just being very sought out and honest and very biblical with myself, and just going forward in life and not really being distracted. Because in this generation, my generation, unfortunately, like a lot of us, evilness and wickedness is out there in the world, chaos that reigns supreme everywhere that you can find out. And my people around my age is doing all kind of crazy stuff, and I'm like, I'm just not with the crowd. I'm just not with it, because it's like you have to sell a part of yourself. If that's not who you are originally, then you have to sell yourself. Literally, the term "sell your soul," that's where it comes from. Is you have to sell yourself just to be a part of everybody else. And my family always taught me never be a follower, but always be a leader and lead yourself into the right areas, to the right people. Another valuable lesson that my family has taught me is it's not the fact that we don't trust you, or I don't trust you. My mom used to say this: it's not the fact that I don't trust you, I don't trust the people around you. And of course, I never understood that as a kid, but getting older and stuff like that, I feel the same way. I trust myself more than anybody else, but I don't trust people around me. You don't know what intentions they have, what they're gonna do, and what they think of, because it's out of your control. Only so much you can do. So basically, it's really tough out here. So just being careful. But yeah, my 20s right now has just been me just rethinking and journaling. Got my little books right here. I'm almost freaking a little biblical book. My book. Yeah, just journal and stuff like that, and just make sure I'm like on top of my mindset and my mental health, because a lot is going on. And I understandably, I used to be like this really open, bubbly character. I mean, I'm still have that within myself, but like back then, like I used to be like this full-on Kai Cenat, goofy ass dude, like high energy all the time, dancing, doing all kind of goofy stuff, because life was just so easy back then. But then once I got challenged over and over and over again, to a certain point where now it's like, okay, um, I know I can't really do that. It's like that energy has to be authentic. I can't fake it no more. I can't fake it. There's something about faking that energy that is difficult for me, and I can't do that no more. I can't. Yeah, I can't do that no more. Like honestly, back in the day, I used to be able to be faking it, fronting and fake, or faking the front, and be like, nah, I can, act like I'm cool with everybody and do all this goofy shit. I can't do that no more. I gotta be honest with myself. I'm like, no, I'm not feeling it. I'm not where I want to be in life. I'm not going to be over here celebrating for no damn reason. I got to have a purpose behind what I'm doing. I can't just be doing it just because. It has to be a logical purpose of why I would do certain things, of certain activities and stuff like that. Being goofy would be one. I mean, of course, I'm not saying be all stoic and serious like you're Batman or something like that, but just, it's no need for a joke right now. Just chill. Everyone's chilling. But God damn, my 20s, man. My 20s is something else. My 20s is one of those things where I'm like, yeah, I'm questioning a lot of stuff and just doing as much as I can possible just to kind of keep going forward and being the best version of myself, and just continuing on. Yeah, but yeah, I do miss them. It's not a day that goes by where I don't miss them at all, and yeah, it's kind of tough. Not gonna lie, you know, friends, relationships, people I was with, people I thought was cool with me, and all kind of stuff, all went out the window. You know, I used to think like back in the day. I'm doing this because like I'm trying to wake up and shit. I was doing workouts. Why are you moving like that? The fuck, making me nervous. There's a reason behind it. But yeah, it's like honestly, I didn't think it was gonna be like this different and stuff like that. Life has been like different, changing friends, changing circumstances, all kind of stuff isn't the same as it used to be. So I have to be very cautious in what I'm doing and moving forward. I have to move differently. I can't move the same how I used to move, where I'm like, hey guys, we're good, what's up, hey guys. I can't do that no more. I gotta be like, okay, I'm like Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying? Like just strategically moving, very careful, spiritual warfare, as I always say, and that's how I always go by. But yeah, man, 20s, your 20s, your 20s, 30s. I'm not gonna be hyping it all up. Like I said, you're living your best life in your 30s. I'm gonna enjoy what I have now, be blessed with what I have now, and then, keep working towards what I want in the future, which is freedom, security, and trust within myself, because I built that. That's all everybody wants: security within themselves and their lifestyle and what they do. To go travel, to go live, to go do this, to go do that, without having anything holding them back. That's all we want. Shit, all this goofy shit. I'm like, come on now. We'll keep working towards that goal until I make it. I'm pretty sure we all can make it. We're all gonna make it. But yeah. So just gotta keep moving forward and just keep. I'm looking at some fucking squirrel. Something distracting me, but it's like you gotta just keep moving forward. You just gotta keep going. Just keep doing the best you can, and you know, whatever life throws at you, just know that you're capable of doing whatever you can, and hold dear and getting close to people that you care about. You never know when this is going to be their last day. And, always look at your achievements. Always look at yourself as like, okay, I've done this. I can keep going. I can keep working hard. Never look at yourself as a failure. Always looking at yourself as a work in progress. Keep going. We can got this, Jesus, man. Oh, my God, bro. My 20s is like that damn decade, boy. It's that year where I'm like, shit, all right, this is what we doing. It's a whole chapter book. What can you do? Thank you guys for listening. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and let me know how your 20s are. If you guys are in your 20s, let me know how it is, and if you guys are in the same boat. But, yeah, thank you guys for listening. Peace. Peace.